what are the rents?
This is a property, so it's a mobile home in a foothill area, like in the middle of nowhere. It's called Camelot. It's in it's in Oroville, but it's Oroville address, but it's not Oroville. It's crap. What's the name of this place?
The Butte College area. Yeah, it's a little.
Oh, okay.
What I can't remember the name of the.
There's a small little like name for it.
Yeah.
I'm drawing a blank right now.
Or is it like by that store by Butte?
Yeah. So we're off that road, up there by the firehouse, the fire station, past the school. That's where it's at. It's called I'm drawing a blank right now on this guy. Can't remember, but anyway, that's where it's at. So it was a deal, obviously. Sold it for $75,000, $800 a month, $5,000 credit for cleaning it. That was it, man. Quick, down and dirty.
Did you get it? So no down payment?
I got $5,000 up front, plus $150 a month.
So that's what you sold it for at the end, correct?
Yeah.
What did you get it for?
$55,000. I pay him.
So you paid the 55.
No. Sorry, take that back. So I bought it on a contract for $55,000, paying him $100 a month, over 5 years, or whatever, how many months that ends up being. So I pay him $100 a month for this house. That's all I pay the guy. And he calls me every month. Hey Ryan, it's the first. Can I come by and get my $100? I'm his only money he makes. He just got his teeth pulled. Like, hey, can I? You still owe me like $3,200. Can I just like cash out right now, like 17? I gotta get some dentures. Sure, man.
Is it in Orville?
He likes lives in all first.
It's yeah. Now, how does he make the? He owed 45.
He inherited it from his dad.
Oh.
I make the payment to the vet, to CalVet every month.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Plus, okay, you make the payment of $650 plus $150 to him.
No, $100 to him.
100 to him.
Yeah.
So you're at $750. Okay.
So, no, my monthly payment's $550 to the vet, $100 to him, and then yeah.
Durham.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Hence Durham.
It's close to that. Yeah, there's another name for this. Gosh, this part. Concow. Concow. Yep.
So that's not where the Camelot is, though. Camelot's down in Durham.
Camelot. They made this is a subdivision called Camelot. I don't know. I pay.
It's a subdivision.
Yeah, I pay an HOA to Camelot Estates every every year. This property is beautiful, guys. This property has a creek that runs right through the backyard. It's a half acre, and the creek just goes right through it. It's real pretty.
Did you take a down payment from them?
I did. I took $5,000 from her.
So
I ended up financing 70 for her. Basically, is what I ended up doing.
So
65 because of 5,000 credit, right?
No, I sold it for $75,000 with a $5,000 credit. Oh, I see what you're saying. Plus, yeah.
So 65.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it wasn't a pot farmer?
No. She's a sweet little girl.
What if you would have sold it to a pot farmer and you made more?
No, not on a half acre in an HOA.
Too small.
Yeah, no.
it's amazing.
So the HOA guy is the old dude that has his like a little golf cart, and he'll drive up and down these streets. Kid you not, I'm there. He like drives real slow. When I was cleaning it out, just need to back it up. And I go like I talk to him, and he like take off. Come to find out, he's not even the real HOA like president. His next door neighbor is. This guy just thinks he's like the HOA like king. And so everyone's like, I don't pay attention to that guy. He's just crazy. Yeah.
You got to report people.
That's right. Yeah. But I'm like, hey, great. I love that guy. No, those are people you want in your neighborhood. You're gonna keep the riffraff out. So
My next door neighbor.
there you go.
So how do you decide when to push your sell price past the ARV? You know, sometimes they're going to be looking at payments more than the price.
Every time.
So every time.
That's right, man. My goal is to make money. How much money can I make without hurting somebody financially? And honestly, it took me a long time. It took me a long time to get there. I was like, oh no, I can't do this. I'm taking advantage of people, and they're desperate. No.
And what will the market bear?
Exactly. What would the market bear? I mean, I've left money on the table. Oh, you know what? I was going to tell you something about interest rates. So Okay. My wife just had our 5th child, February 1st. I'm in the hospital because we have a property in Porterville that Gwen and Rusty had under contract. And I'm negotiating on Facebook and all this stuff, texting him while in the hospital. My wife's like, can you put that phone down? I'm like, hold your baby, do something. I'm like, honey, I'm making some money right now. And I got a guy that was like, hey, we're going to come. He's like, I got $15,000. Come on down to Porterville, all this stuff. So wife's February 1st, I think, was on a Wednesday, possibly a Tuesday. I don't even know. I think it was a Wednesday. Because my wife was discharged on Saturday. And I go, honey, I'm going to Porterville. So she gets out of the hospital. The day she gets out of the hospital, I'm getting a rental car, and I'm going down.
No, that was Monday.
No.
Did you go on Sunday?
I went down Sunday. I had to get the rental car the day before, though.
Okay.
So it's my story. I know what I'm talking about. So I'm there. She comes home from the hospital. I get the rental car. Sunday, I take my 2 youngest kids, not the youngest, but the 2 youngest, and we go down and we stay the night with my mom and dad. On my way down into Visalia, I get a call from the guy. Yeah, your interest rate is too high. I'm not going to take this house. I'm like, what the? Are you kidding me, dude? I just rented a car. I left my wife. I was like, this sucks so bad. So I was half tempted just to like flip around and come back home. Because my wife was like, I can't believe you're leaving me. I can't believe you're doing that. All these hormones talking, all that stuff, you know? So it ended up being a great thing for her because she's like, oh, I'm so glad you left. I was peace and quiet. No one was here. I could sleep all day long. It was amazing. So it ended up being a blessing. But I'm driving there stressing out, thinking my wife's going to kill me. I want to be divorced because I chose property over my wife. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. And here we are. And we get down there, and this dude backs out, and I'm like, with you guys, I'm like, what the heck? What are we going to do? So quickly I do a Facebook Live video, walk through the property, and guess who we find a buyer. Someone watching the Facebook Live video up here in Marysville goes, hey, my daughter's down in Porterville. I'll tell her about this house. She drives over. She wants the property. At this time, we have another guy that wants the property as well, so we got like kind of a bidding war. I'm like, forget this. I'm going back home. I miss my family. So I'm on the fly like, all right, here's your interest rate. All right, we're done. And we get all the paperwork notarized. I'm gone. So fast forward to last week, and let me actually pull this up. Where's my phone at? Because I love to show you guys with proof instead of me just telling you the stories. Oh, goodness gracious, guys. I got to find it because she texts me she texts me every day.
Does she really?
Like every day. Like I'm getting these like little memes from her and all this stuff. I'm like, dude,
Still?
she loves me. She loves me because she bought a house from me. She's like, oh my gosh, I love you so much. How do I do this? It's like, oh hey, I just was thinking about you. How you doing? Oh, here's the stick. So this, she texted me the other day. She's like, hey, there's this lady at my house that says that I own that she owns the house. I don't. What's going on here? She left this stick. She says she's gonna beat me with this stick. Calls the cops. I'm like, I'm gonna call the cops. So I call Gwen up. I'm like, Gwen, call this lady's mom. She said that this is her daughter, and that anyway, so we find out that it was truly her daughter, who was just on crazy drugs.
Mental issues.
And the cops came and all that stuff. But let me pull this up for you. So what I'm looking for is I end up doing a calculation on for some reason she asked me to do something on the calculations, and I'm looking and I'm like, holy crap, I screwed this thing up royally. She's been paying a monthly payment every single month, and what I found out was that I gave her an interest rate that I thought was based on her monthly payment. What I thought was based on a different interest rate. When I came to come to calculate it, her interest rate was actually far less than what I had thought about. But because she had already been paying the monthly payment for so many months, I'm like, blessing to you, you got a 4% interest rate on your house. So made a mistake because I was in a hurry, did not do things right, just in a hurry. I can't find it right now. But anyway, I just said, hey, good news for you. This is what happened. And she's like, oh, thanks so much. Don't even know. Don't have a clue. I can't remember why I needed to come up with it, why I had to calculate it out for her. this was probably look, I'm still like going. I'm like in March and like still like all these text messages to her. You know what it probably was? I think actually, I don't think it was an interest. I don't think it was a text message to her. No, it wasn't. It was a video to her on because I get Marco Polos from her too.
Marco Polos?
Yeah, their videos. Hey, good morning, Ryan. Just want to let you know that I'm fixing this on my house today. Just thanks you for this house again. I'm really excited that I got the opportunity to buy this house from you. Just want to let you know, thank you. And I feel obligated like to say, you're welcome. Oh, hey, you're there. How you doing? I'm like, okay, hi. It happens, guys. It's totally cool. But what a relationship to have with somebody, though. And she's referred me like a lot of her friends. Unfortunately, we don't have any other properties down there. But she's like friends that have money that want to buy a house. So.
Not yet.